Hey everyone, I'm Kaylee. I decided to kind of do a very informal, informative video talking about dating apps. I feel like I'm pretty knowledgeable and experienced. I've been using them kind of since they've come out, well, Tinder specifically. So yeah, let's get right into it. Tinder, it's a geosocial networking and dating app. You can anonymously like or dislike people based on their pictures, bio, common interests. Usually it's location based at about, anywhere from 1 to 100 miles away. Um, it was launched in 2012 by IAC and Extreme Labs and from a man named Sean Rad. It's compatible with mobile phones and computers. It's also the first ever swipe app, which I found very interesting that it came to be through Sean, who was getting out of the shower. It was steamy. He was swiping the mirror and thought of this great idea. And now there are so many swiping apps. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was originally called Matchbox, but they changed the name to kind of fit the logo a little bit better. And kind of the premise of it, it really is no matter, and this is a quote from Sean, no matter who you are, you feel more comfortable approaching somebody if you know that they want you to approach them, which, kind of takes out the very awkward, kind of uncomfortable feelings of approaching someone and you have no idea how they're going to react. With these apps, you kind of know that you're interested in them in at least some way. And the way that Tinder came to be is a little interesting. There's this man, Justin Mateen, who is friends with Sean. They're working out of Mateen's office, and then Mateen's sister, or Mateen later became a field marketer, and they interviewed and brought on Mateen's sister and her friend Whitney, and they were sales reps for the app. They launched in a couple of different university campuses, and like they would go to sororities and frats and talk up this app, and it obviously blew up, became a sensation everywhere. I remember when it came to my little college town, and it was all anyone was ever talking about. So after everyone has kind of been implemented, Mateen started dating Whitney, the sister's friend. Some drama happened, and Whitney left Tinder and actually filed a sexual harassment and discrimination suit against them and him. She joined up with Badoo and their team, and they actually launched Bumble, which is more woman-centered. It allows the woman to make the first move, and it's called Bumble. I think I might have just mentioned that. So, Tinder's kind of introduced all sorts of different things over the years. You were once able to send pictures, and you'd have 24-hour moments. As you can imagine, there was a lot of unsolicited nudes being sent or kept or like used for, not great. So they decided to get rid of that feature. They've implemented more options for gender selection. They introduced a premium feature for additional or for money where you can go anywhere in the world using their passport. You can rewind or rematch with people that you might have unmatched or swiped left on, not on purpose. You were able to have unlimited likes. You'd have super likes, which means you're very interested in a person and you want your profile to be front and center and ready for them to see. They've launched Tinder University that links up college students from the same school. In 2020, they've done more with their security and safety. They introduced a panic button, so if you're on a date and it's getting a little scary, it puts you into contact with police or different social services that you might need help with. And they also implemented an anti-catfishing, which kind of promotes people being truthful about who they are and meeting people and not pretending to be someone else. So you can also report and unmatch people based on like just not being interested, if there's offensive language, photos, bio, if they're underage, the profile's fake. So that is all pretty important. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about Grindr, which is the first ever location-based online dating application for gay, bi, trans, and queer people. It launched in 2009 by Joel Simkai, and you have a free version, an extra version, or unlimited premium. And it's very similar where it's location-based. You see people within your vicinity. The free version allows you like 100, you see 100 people in your area. Extra, you're allowed to see 200. And then unlimited allows you to see unlimited profiles. You can unsend messages. You can kind of go incognito. You can see people typing. They've been the community. I've had a couple of friends who've used the app, and there is a lot of explicit material on it. You can send pictures, videos, some privacy features that have been questionable and criticized are that you can pinpoint someone's exact location, where in Tinder and a lot of dating apps, you'll see if someone is very near to you, you'll see they're only a mile away. But in Grindr, it shows feet, so you're able to see exactly where a person is. And in some cultures where being gay and having relationships other than for procreation will get you landed in jail or dead. Like in Egypt, they were using the apps to find and arrest gay men. And everyone's data is being sold to third parties that uses social medias. So Grindr specifically, they've got some very sensitive personal information, such as HIV status and testing dates. And so that was a major criticism about their lack of privacy. And we live in a day and age where technology is ruling everything around us, dating included. They've got a very women-centric, LGBTQIA+. There's an app called Her, so there's not a lot of men on it. There's couples sort of dating apps where if you want to open up your relationship and do it together, you can do that. There's a lot of polyamory and non-monogamy and monogamy that gets stated within people's profiles, or there will be apps specific to wanting that. I know there's FetLife, which if you're into, different fetishes, BDSM, kind of the likes, that's a great app and site that you can check out. There is a lot of explicit images on there as well. There's, I know Bumble is really nice. They've got a feature where you can kind of just look for friends. It's called Bumble BFF. Or there's a business one where you can talk to other business owners. There's like sugar daddy, sugar mama apps as well. You can really find anything. Whatever your yum is, you will not get yucked. And I think it's wonderful. So I hope you learned something. I hope, you had some fun. I know I did, learning a little bit more about these apps. So thanks for listening.